Hi everyone, welcome to the next video. Again, Ark Nova, of course. That's what you're here for, I guess. So we try our luck. Platinum, 7 points, so 3 more to go to Elite. Diamond. So here we go, first game. Money sponsors definitely the pick here. We're on Observation Tower. Ooh, Pavilion build, I'll take that. So we have 2 great action cards. And birds, sea animals, and Americas. Probably, if we can, we can go for sea animal uni, although it's less good on observation tower. I see some good cards here. Bard Owl Hut with the birds, bird breeding, definitely nice. Native farm, not too bad either. We can go with the tiger or with the cayman for release potential and something to play in a 4 size up here. I think I prefer that over the tiger for now. We will be behind on science tags. Now we could consider start with the bird uni. Where do we start for native farm? Actually, we'll see. We'll figure it out, I guess. What our end goals, large animal and sponsor too. Explorer in folder 1. They can build for it if they want to. They have discount animals. How do we want to build for everything here? Bird uni would be good, so we have a bird management project round 2, sorry. Let's see what sponsor they have. Expert in predators. Not too scary yet. We could start with a 4 size not connected to the tower, draw up explorer. It does not, if we do it here, it helps a bit with native farm to go this direction. But we can't yet anyway. So let's go for bird uni, I guess. Starting over the X token would also be quite nice. Down there, take the Bard Owl Hut to go over there. Not helpful. Not helpful at all. Yeah, so we could start here, get the Bard Owl Hut here with the pavilion kiosk we get from this project. We can still go over the wrap. We can't build a pavilion, unfortunately. They snap it, I guess. We can build a petting zoo for it, but I don't think that's correct. We can draw 2 cards for now, but we need to discard so many anyway. Now we can consider doing Bard Owl Hut first. We could draw something up with it. Connect the 4 size to the tower. But building the 4 size first would definitely be better, and then go over the 5 money with money sponsors. We give them too much time to draw it up. With the pavilion, We can draw it up, but then we can't play the Bard Owl Hut over the 5 money without killing native farm spots. Otherwise we take the zoo school. They take the zoo school. Okay. They could get a round 1 upgrade. But we will have a lot of money with money sponsors. Drop the explorer here. Maybe we should have looked at that first. Test devil, definitely better than the vulture. We don't see a release yet. It's another bird, so we would be at more birds. Maybe I should have built a 5 size. Let's keep the test devil here. We could build a 1 size to almost play 2 animals, not quite. There's a lot of azure on the display. Maybe building a 1 size for the test devil is still better. And playing that over the Cayman, since we can pouch a card with it. They might build over the rep. Yeah, test devil feels better. And we can build a pavilion so we get closer to two more native farm points. So for now we have 4. We can easily get more down here. Let's see what animal they have, or animals even. Okay, I expected a bit the constriction. They were waiting quite some time. But if they constrict my SOs, what effect will it have? So I don't mind, to be honest. So they will get the upgrade, probably animals. They're up to a good start with that. But we have at least 1 project for the next round. They might have as well. Okay, they upgrade sponsors. Let's pouch the Australian bird. The venom is definitely more annoying. And they have the constriction later. At least we know about it. I probably forget about it. Do we just X down animals? Probably. If we break, we won't have enough for the Cayman. It will give us only 6 money. They build a single kiosk. Next round they probably start with a constriction, which will be very annoying. So we need X tokens at some point anyway. So we have our 2 X tokens for that at least already. Now we can see if they break what they want to do. I could have. Let's see if they break. Oh, what sponsor do they have? At least they don't have Explorer. Okay. Probably the Cayman goes. We are looking for another bird. 2 size, snapping. Probably 2 size to get closer to native farm points. Let's first see what bird. Penguin pool. Very nice. Build this here. You can build a pavilion here, but I think I want to go more this direction with it already. It would be, I can play native farm early, should be good. We're just missing a bit of animals to play, honestly. Penguin pool fits quite nicely down here later. Yeah, sea animals make sense for them. They have quite some already. If we build one more, we build a pavilion up here and the one size there. I think that's okay enough. I don't mind the constriction on build. And animals, that's okay as well, actually. They have so many X tokens, that's very annoying. And what did they get? Am I blind? Oh, they did not do it yet. They read it. The Martin here would be nice. But I don't think we can snap it. They get money with their expert and predators anyway. Okay, they do 2 sea animals, which I prefer over them going for 5, to be honest. Do we just X down animals, probably? Now we can play native farm for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. So it's not that big a deal that we can't play animals. Maybe we should play Explorer first. Yeah, we can play Explorer first. Then we get extra point from the Explorer when we play native farm. Large animals and sponsored too. We're missing 1 rep to play the penguin pool. But that will be good as well if it gets down. They did not use the tower much yet. They draw a card from the deck and they have penguin pool, not penguin pool, sea turtle tank. Don't know. This seems a bit hard to place, to be honest. This card's action is definitely very important. But we play Explorer first to get our sponsors higher. When we use the card's action, we move sponsors. Another aquarium, that's definitely scary as well. Oh, they have space for their sea turtle tank. But they won't go for 5 sea animals, so guess that's okay. We will be so rich. And then we get even money sponsors, activation from native farm. We just need things to do with our money. Yeah, makes sense. They even get the symbiosis. That might be annoying as well. Again. Okay, they have a sponsor to play. Sea turtle tank. I'd like digging cards now to dig away the shark nose goby. What? What? That I don't understand. Why would they do that? We have good sponsors, we just need animals to go with them. They could consider playing expert from Asia from range. I think that makes more sense than the sea turtle tank. Let's see what we get. We know they won't break yet since they want to play their sea turtle tank. Both of this would be good animals, although they have expert and predator, so it's less good. Not so great, to be honest. It's a playable animal, of course, but not what I was looking for. They go for America's partner zoo. What do we want to do here? Should we break? But we are so rich, they lacking. We could build some large enclosure, but what actually does it do for us? Except being a large enclosure, which is of course good. But the card's action didn't really give us much, to be honest. Just play a Chinese water dragon and sell the Eurasian owl does not feel correct. Your partner zoo might even be a consideration. We could go for 1 more native farm, but it's also not the best. If we build a 5 size here, then it's only connected to 1 water. We could build a pavilion and a 5 size, then we still have a 4 size down there. Just have the enclosures ready for whenever they are needed. Also not what we need. Also not what we need. We won't get any end game shields with native farm. They again they use it now. Okay, I don't mind. Let's see. They play it. Okay. They really like to give me poison. That would have been great as well. Why couldn't we draw these with our cards action? Let's play a native farm now. 12 appeal native farm with the explorer proc. We need one more bird. We need projects, something. We could build a petting zoo over the X token. They spend 4 X's. They do have another sponsor, or what? Okay. That's okay. Do we ever go for your partner zoo? Probably. Gives us a lot of card draw. I think it's a good extra action we need. So your partner zoo might not be the worst here. Oh. A turtle. Do we need to clever anything down? But probably 2 rep and the animals upgrade would be more useful. I kind of want to play the eagle owl. We could do 2 birds and snap the tortoise. The tortoise is very good for them. Let's see if they snap it, otherwise I feel like we need to deny snap it, unfortunately. It's way too good for them, but we would need to see other cards. But it's also America, yeah, we need to snap it. We definitely need to snap it. Their observation tower looks interesting. I'd prefer having cards to sunbathe. Maybe we play the Caracal from range into the Chinese Water Dragon to sell the cards we hunt. The card we hunt. Okay, they X down animals. Oh, we can't leave it for them. That would be so perfect. That would be even better. Unfortunately. The Rhino is so good. We want to play Victory Column as well. For 2x tokens. Why not? Will give us 1x token back when we cover it down here. Let's see what we draw here. That's also quite good. We could play that instead. We need to see more cards. We could snap the Rhino next round still. Let's play from range. We can play this one later. Now we even could play the Taipan, which I prefer. Guerrilla Field Research, so they will get maybe another worker. Let's snap the Rhino, it solves most of our problems. We can play it now in the 4 size we already have. I think it solves most of our problems, so it should be good. We can still play the Tapan, which is a good 2 size animal, and it Venom won't apply since they are not that far here. Oh, they have a fur seal. They have all the workers they want. But they don't have really projects. That's our advantage for now. What will be our project is a bit the question. Probably species still. We only need one more. Yeah, species should be good. And Explorer here doing a ton of work again. Jungle. No one of us has a monkey for now. We covered the tower quite nicely. The only problem we have is we're missing workers. Yeah, Sea Animal Uni makes sense for them. Yeah, we could have done 2 birds at some point. Upgrade the souls. Maybe that would have been the better line to get the partner zoo there. But at least they don't have to do. They don't have much to do with their workers for now. They take ignore requirements, so we even get the partner zoo. Okay, crazy. Do we just build a 3 size since we need it at some point anyway for the tortoise if we ever get to it? They probably caused a break if we play the sponsorship vultures now. Then we can keep one more card. Makes our income a bit better. During the break, I like the taper. Probably still need to get rid of the eagle owl. Though it's our fourth bird. Eagle. That would be our last bird needed, so we could play it. Do we snap it? They can snap it as well. It's an America's tag. We snap too much this game, I feel like. But the America's tag is good. We have our project here. If we can't play the taper from range. But it's a bird with penguin pool, with perception even. I think that's way too good to miss out on. And I think we play it here already. I know it's an early eagle and it's into the four size. Rock monitor and sell the Chinese water dragon. Talented communicator is quite nice here. In a bit of trouble for workers. Snap the taper probably. Americas makes sense. It's not the taper. The taper will be a bit awkward to play, I know that. So we probably won't have a four size down here, but we are at 66 points already. Let's hope they don't have any pilfer incoming. They could. Okay, the adder is okay. They are at 5 sea animals. Good, they supported it earlier, so they don't have a big project here. We probably just break, even though we have the talented communicator. What does it actually do for us at the moment? We could get a uni or partner zoo, but this will give us 12 points and 6, so 18 points. We need one more stinking tag. need a monkey, a sea animal, a bear, or a petting zoo. Probably X down build first. They can get... They don't have anything to do with their workers anyway. We get our 2 size we need during the break. They have another animal they want to play, okay. That is indeed a bit annoying. So we probably do a cards action. Flamingo is a good animal. We don't necessarily need to play the tapir. Tapir is also a good animal, but Flamingo is probably better here. We have 2 Herbies. So. But what do we keep? Probably Flamingo, species diversity, and Flamingo. Do they have space for the rest? Yes, they do. I guess we just break. Hope to find the last species somehow. Do we think they break? So we get a next worker. Does not do that much for us. Let's just break. And the Flamingo is just better to play. Good animal to go along with. Sea Cave would be a project. Not a really good one, to be honest. But it's a project for them as well. Build 2 size next to water here. Oh, we have 1 next to water anyway, but... Expert in the Americas, that would be so much better. Five size is scary. Horse Whisperer would be our last missing tag. But we can't reach it yet. We will get to 9. So do we take hand size just to get it and get a source higher already? This will be 12 and 8 will be 20, 87, 90, finish with that. But it feels so slow. Just a horse whisperer to have our 5th species. Okay, they will have Americas if they play the expert So if we do it like this, we give them even the expert. So we probably draw from deck. Let's get a 3 size here, I guess, connected to water and 5 money. Not helpful. Okay, they give up. Okay, so we made it to diamond, at least. That's good. We had a good lead, so we were ahead quite much. And yeah, even with, so we would be at 89. Large animals would be, large animals would be the same as species, but easier to put out. So we would have finished next turn, I guess. So, and our end games were still okay. We still didn't reach 10 points here, so it was very project staffed, to be honest. We probably would have kept sponsored too, since it's on, since we would have had next one with Horse Whisper, so the Horse Whisper would be even in this regard better. So yeah, that's the game, I guess. So they were in the same league as us, so we get 4 points and back to diamond. That's very nice. So we can try to climb out of diamond in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments what are your thoughts about this game in particular, if I should have done things completely different. And have a good rest of your day and see you next time. Bye bye.